Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes Tribe members. I am Jessica from Willow Vibes Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. Um, Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stick around. Hope you do stay. I would love it if you would. I keep hearing in my head, follow orange, follow orange. It's funny because I'm wearing orange today. Like, I got my orange shirt, orange eyeshadow, even like burnt amber earrings and stuff. Um, I don't know why I was prompted to wear orange, and I never wear this shirt because I don't know, I don't like the way it looks on me, like completely, but I'm in between sizes at the moment. So, because I am losing weight, but I'm not quite, I don't know, like, I don't know, ladies, maybe you understand. Men might understand too. Like, when you're like dropping weight, trying to, like, you're in between sizes, it's like, I know I should go buy some clothes, but I don't want to buy a bigger size, or it's like, why buy this size when I'm just going to be in it temporarily, kind of thing. So I don't know. I don't know why I'm mentioning that. Maybe somebody else is going through it as well. Because usually, whenever I say little side things like that, it pertains to other people's journeys as well. Because it's not just me going through it. Um, and I don't know why I want to say this, but it's not about appearances, it's about health. Because that's the way I'm looking at this weight loss journey, because it's more of just healthy lifestyle. Because, I want to feel good and refreshed. And whenever I drink plenty of water and get exercise, I always feel like $1,000,000 the next day. Even if, like, say you do a hardcore workout, like when I was doing the rocks and stuff, which that's one hell of a workout. I was so exhausted after that. I took a nap after I took a shower, and then I'm like, why? I was like, that really kicked my ass. And then I ate something, and I came back to life. I think I burned way too many calories, and my body's like, we can't do this. Because after I ate, I was like, bing, right back to life. But I didn't eat anything bad either. Like, eat protein that stays with you throughout the day. So keep that in mind too. If you're sitting there eating bread and a bunch of carbs in the morning, you're gonna get sluggish by the afternoon. If you stick with protein, it just keeps you going. Even if you do tend to get hungry, around lunchtime or in the afternoon, you're not going to be sluggish. So stick to proteins, especially in the morning, and drink water when you first wake up, even before your coffee, because that will help refresh your organs and get things working so that you'll actually retain the caffeine for one, but helps with dehydration because caffeine will dehydrate you as well. I'm not a nutritionist, but I've done a lot of research on a lot of different things. But anyways, so maybe it's just a healthy kind of day, or somebody's very health conscious. Like, I want to change my life around. I want to be healthier so I can be the best version of myself kind of energy. So this reading is going to be a twin flame reading, and that's not what I intended. I sat down to do Gemini's reading, and I'm just kind of like shuffling the cards, like getting the energies flowing, and twin flames came out. Twin flames, your passion ignites. So I'm like, I'm going to do a twin flame reading and just kind of see what's going on within the connection, the overall situation between you and this person, their thoughts and feelings, whatever comes out there, what the problems are, like what the hang up is, obstacles, roadblocks, whatever, and potential outcome, because it's different for everyone. I don't know if it'll give me a time frame or not, but we'll just we'll do a little check-in on a love situation, whether it's a soulmate, a twin flame, or not. This feels like this connection is very strong, between you and someone. And for most of you, you do know this person. Some of you, you are going to meet this person. This could be what you will experience with them. And maybe just give you a heads up so that you're aware and you can kind of maneuver through whatever obstacles are headed your way with the situation. But for most of you, you do know them. So let's see. I feel like I'm getting ready to sing a song. like, so maybe somebody likes to sing, or you just, sing along to whatever music you play or whatever. But that made me think of Sebastian when he's like orchestrating things. Like all the mermaids are singing like la 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 whatever, and then Ariel isn't there. the star of the show isn't there, so it's like everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing. Where the fuck are you? She was off looking for love, is what she was doing. Well, not really. Like, she just didn't like doing that stuff. She didn't want to be controlled. Well, an orchestra. So if someone's trying to orchestrate something, have things go their way, like controlling a situation, you're having no part of it. Whoever Ariel is representing is having no part of it. You know, she'd rather be in a little cave with her little fishy friend, playing with their dingle hoppers and crap, and dreaming about Eric that she hadn't even met yet. So she was dreaming about a man she hadn't met yet or she hadn't connected with because she had already seen him, but she hadn't, like, they weren't together, they hadn't interacted really at that point. So this situation is someone that you know that you haven't connected with, like in a romantic sense. That's what it feels like. And you could be kind of daydreaming over this person or they're daydreaming over you. All right. I grabbed this deck but I keep looking at that one. I grabbed this one, but I keep looking at that one. Someone could have chose somebody else over you. Like, all right, I chose this, but now I can't stop looking over here. I can't stop looking at Ariel. Well, because doesn't Eric do that? He thinks it's Ariel because Ursula pretends to be her, like steals her voice and copies her, tries to copy her energy. That could have been going on in the situation. I'm not saying someone stole your voice literally, but it's like taking on somebody else's attributes, like pretending to be them. Because that bitch had him under her spell because his eyes went all swirly in the movie, like, yes, I love you, whatever. And so I don't know if there's like love spells and magic and crap in here, or if someone was just wrapped up in the idea of someone or whatever they were doing or saying. They were eating up their manipulation, basically, because there's someone who was basically stealing your essence, is what it feels like. And that was happening to a feminine energy. So some bitch was copying you. That's really what it feels like. They were pretending to be like you, and this person could have fell for their crap. And now now that they're like coming out of the fog, basically, and seeing this person's true colors, like who they really are, because you can only pretend to be something you're not for so long. They're looking over here like, what the fuck? What? Oh no. Like, that's kind of what it feels like. So I guess we will see what one of these has to say. But that might be what's going on for some of you. Belong to your own dream. Create your own life. Don't listen to the opinions of others. Do what you feel is right. Someone is starting to think for themselves when they weren't before. They could have been listening to friends, family, whoever this person is that they chose, or another option, whatever. Even if they're not dating someone, it's like you can dream things into reality, and you don't need anyone's help deciding who to love. Your heart will tell you that, for one. I don't know, there's manipulation with that. She's got her eyes closed, and it's like, I don't want to see this. So someone doesn't want to see something. It's like pretending something isn't happening. We also have warning. Someone is pretending that something isn't happening. All right. For some of you, the masculine energy, it could be the feminine, one of you, has their eyes closed to this connection. Like, I don't want to see this. I'm going to pretend that I don't feel this way, that that I'm not thinking about you, whatever it is, that I don't see a problem. Someone's pretending not to see a problem. A narcissist. There's cyber stalking here. So whoever this is totally aware that there is a problem going on around them. It could be going on around feminine energy, but it's almost like, if I just close my eyes and just look away from the problem, it's not there. You know what I mean? Even though you know it's there, I feel like a lot of you are focused on yourself, your day-to-day, just working towards whatever you need to work on. And I don't even feel like you're really focused on love. But I don't feel like you're doing it to take your mind off of a problem either. You could have been worried about this problem at one point, but it's almost like, you know what? I'm not going to focus on it. And if I don't put my energy into it, it'll just go away. Like, you know what I mean? I don't feel like this problem's just going to flutter away. I feel like a lot of you just aren't focused on it, investing in it, paying attention to it. So you're not, I don't want to say you're not picking up on it. You're just not, you're not letting it consume you. But for some reason, it feels like it might fester because of that. Like it might make it worse. Because if someone's doing something for attention and you're not giving them attention, they might like step up their game to get your attention. Do you know what I mean? For some of you, that could happen. Because it keeps staring at danger. Steering. It keeps steering. Driving. Someone might be driving around. I don't know what that's about. I keep trying to steer someone in the wrong direction. That's what someone's doing behind the scenes. Protect yourself. Follow your intuition with a situation. You've told this person or these people to F off, like kiss off. That might be ticking them off, I'm just saying. For some of you, if you like gave them the finger multiple times, one time to their face, online, whatever, they might be getting a little, yeah, it's the fuck you energy. They might be getting mad. Yeah, someone's not happy. Let's see, what the... real quick, which we'll do this. So what's this warning about? No, not with this. With this. Okay. Use caution in this situation. Don't be stupid. Don't be naive. Really listen to your intuition. But for some reason, I feel like if this is your situation, you're well aware of the problem, and you might be turning a blind eye. Like, you could be pretending to do so. Like pretending like, oh, it's all done and over with. I don't see the problem. But that's still going to irritate the problem. Because whoever this is can't get a rise out of you, and it's really ticking them off. Like, I want your attention, good, bad, or indifferent. What the hell? Like, that's what this feels like. Police involvement. So this person could have gotten in trouble with the law before, or they will in this situation, but I feel like they could have like a track record or something. Even if it's just they, were in a holding cell one time years ago, or they literally were incarcerated at, for whatever reason. Someone has been to jail. I don't feel like it's you, the viewer, or I don't feel like this is the twin flame thing. I feel like this is just the overall energy surrounding either the feminine energy. It feels like the feminine energy, or it could be surrounding the masculine, just surrounding the connection, period. Yeah, there's a problem surrounding this connection. So we'll look into the connection in a minute, but it doesn't feel like a false flame, a false twin or anything like that. This feels like it's external from whatever that connection is, and this might be happening because this connection is approaching, or because you actually were in contact with your twin flame, someone very significant to you. Potions and tonics, healing, soothing, therapeutic. All right, well, this person is like poison to you. I'm just gonna say, I don't know if there's poison in the situation, if anyone got slipped anything, but regardless of that, there could be drinking. This person could be a drinker. They might pay attention to you while they're intoxicated, or it was just like, when you're out and about having a good time, you could have connected with this person in that type of way. But I feel like your energy is very soothing. It's very healing. You're very magnetic because you're helping this person. You're probably helping a lot of people, but this person, it's like they need your energy, the energy vampire type energy. Like my life is crap. I can't lose this high vibing energy. Pay attention to me. This is obsession. So what now is what I just heard. Um, yeah, that's part of the warning. I could be talking to a healer, and even if you're not like a healer, light work, or whatever, I feel like that energy's in here. You're just very kind. So you could have showed this person compassion, kindness, like you could have helped them in some way down the line. No matter who they are to you, um, it's like, it's almost like if I can't have you, no one can kind of energy. Even though this person doesn't have you, in their head they might, but this feels like, I don't know, they'll be devastated if they find out you're with someone. So this person could have been creating blockages within your love life, just forward movement in love, period, whether it has to do with a twin flame or not. Like, just stopping you from connecting to someone because they can't take your energy if you're with somebody else, or they'll feel left out. Like, why don't you look at me like that? Like that kind of energy. Alrighty. What's up with the kiss off energy? You could have told this person off, like you're not interested in them. Something to do with spider webs, so there's a lot of connections. It could be the internet. I did mention cyber stalking, so there's the internet plays an integral role in whatever this is. But like a spider's web is communication if you think about it, because a bug lands in it, a fly, which is like a spy, they come in with information, it sends a vibration to the spider, and the spider's like, oh yep, and then goes over here. So this web could be like an energetic web where you feel, oh, that's what that is, you feel the vibration of these people, of whoever comes near your web. So, because sometimes, like in the dream space, especially, like a spider can represent a female, and sometimes it could be good, sometimes it could be bad, depending on the type of spider and what it's doing and whatever in the dream. But regardless of dreams, it's almost like you're the spider. The feminine energy is like you're at the center of the web, and if anyone comes near your web, energetically you feel it, and this person knows it. That might be why they're keeping their distance, because it's like, well, oh, if I even touch it slightly, or if I get anywhere near it, just the slight wind of me brushing by, so and so is going to pick up on it and go, I feel this problem, I feel this person, whatever. So that's why this person or people are keeping their distance. Whoever they are, they might want you to like pick up bad habits or not be healthy, because it's almost like the more clear-headed you are, the healthier you are, the better you feel, the harder it is for them to sneak up on you. This person can't sneak up on you, and they know it because you feel the vibration. But I also feel connectedness in everybody knows everybody. Everybody calls you friend. You don't need an invitation. Kick off your boots, come on in. What the fuck is that song? Because I was thinking of Friends in Low Places, but that's not it. This is like, I don't remember. Whatever that song is, some of you will know, and you put it in the box below. There could be some more to that, like in the lyrics, that are significant. There's music is significant with this person too, with this situation. It's very significant. Whether someone plays an instrument, sings, they do it by themselves, or they just sent you music, or you pick up on music, and I don't know, something, music. There's some type of music that's very significant with this. It's making my arm hurt. Like right here. Just right here. It's gone. That could be like a tendon. Does somebody have tendonitis? Did they pull something in their arm? All right. Cyanide. Unnecessary, bitter, poor taste. And Pandora's box. This might be the one who wants to get into your box, and you said no. Curse, plague, unleashed, but it's reversed. There's unnecessary fear here. Because if you told someone off, they feel like it's unnecessary. Like, you shouldn't have done that. Why'd you tell me off? I'm not doing anything wrong, but this person's doing a lot wrong. I don't know who the hell they are, but they got fucking problems. But anyways, I just heard you should be nicer to people. So maybe this person needs to be nicer, or this person's feeling that way about you if you told them off. Well, maybe people need to learn boundaries, you know what I mean? And then they won't be faced with bitchy people, you know what I'm saying? So you don't want to open that box. Yeah, you were bold and brave enough to turn someone or something away. And it's like, I'm not opening Pandora's box. F that. Like, you know what I mean? Or this person took the warning and was like, all right, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm not opening that box because I don't want this bullshit released on me. Um, yeah, because something's still contained. This person is trying to keep you confined for one because they don't want you to move forward, but they're trying to contain something like their bullshit. They don't want their dirty laundry aired out. I don't know what it is, but they're trying to keep something hidden. Bats, clairvoyant awareness and senses. What did I say about the spider web? You pick, because you're probably a fortune teller. Psychic insight and predictions. You predicted this. Like I said with the spider web, you feel their vibrations, and whoever this person is like, yeah, I'm gonna back up because so and so will know. They will know my intentions. They will know what's going on. What they'll know. They'll sense me, this, whatever. And I'm not opening that box. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's someone, you scared someone off, which is good. You scared this person off or these people off. People might be afraid of you when they thought you were just this weak little whatever, and then they're going, yeah, fuck this, I'm out. Okay, so then why is the warning coming up if they're not a problem anymore? Oh, just gave me a wicked headache. What the fuck? If they're not a problem anymore, why'd that come? It's like unnecessary fear. Someone could have just been trying to invoke fear. I'm getting all shaky for some reason. And I was touching the insight, like psychic messages, and I started getting kind of shaky. I don't know. Someone's picking up on somebody else, is what it feels like. Keeper of souls, suppressed, lost, weakened state. That's what it is. Someone was trying to weaken your abilities, confuse you, keep you in a weakened state. Like they could have been doing like hoodoo voodoo shit, or trying to keep you in an unhealthy state, you know, like, oh, drink more, eat all this junk, do this, do that. You know what I mean? Like, whether they're literally saying it to you, offering it to you, or or just making you feel that way or trying to. If you're in a weak mindset, a weak state of mind, if your energy's off, you're not going to feel them. You're not going to know when they're approaching. And that's probably what they were banking on, but I feel like you keep getting stronger and stronger, and you do know. Or throughout this process, maybe you were confused, and then all of a sudden, you're like, wait a minute, and you figured something out. Someone's trying to confuse the crap out of you. Okay. So is there anything else we need to know about this problem? Because that's not what I was really going to look into. Yeah. So what's this warning crap about real quick? It's almost like this twin flame situation is on the sidelines because of this problem. You see best when you close your eyes. So some of you might be getting insights through your dreams, through a meditative state, but it's just when you let go of everything around you, that's when you truly feel and see the problem people and just the energies that you need to be aware of. You know what I mean? So it's like, say you got you're feeling a bunch of different energies because you're surrounded by idiots. Like whatever, you got a house full of people, or you're in the public, so you're kind of feeling a little bit of everything, and it's like, okay, well, what's what? When you close your eyes and just center yourself, then you can be like, it's almost like, because this is what I'm seeing right now. Say there's a whole crowd of people, and you're feeling a bunch of different energies because you are, very insightful. You're a fortune teller or whatever, but you're picking up on energies regardless of what you do. But I do feel that in here. And there's like a whole group of people. You're picking up on it, and then it's like when you close your eyes, all of a sudden, the people scatter, like they separate, and then one is standing right there. Okay, no, there's two. There's three. I don't know, these people are surrounding you, whoever they are. And you can pick them out of a crowd when you're clear-headed, when you're healthy, when you're high-vibing. And this person didn't want you to be that way because they didn't want you to pick them out of a damn crowd, out of a lineup, and you can. You can now, because I feel like you're doing a lot of work on yourself. Like you overcame, because that might be where that fear shit was coming in. And because I feel that in here, like if you're scared shitless, if you're like, oh my god, if you're in that energy, you're definitely not going to know what the hell's going on. You know what I mean? Yeah, the star, there's a lot of healing energy here. Someone didn't want you to heal, but you have. So you can pick these mofos up, like, pick them out of a crowd. Like, so it's fucking you and you. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, the Empress. That's what the Empress is doing. Because she's just like kind of chilling, like, looks like I don't know what's going on. But you do. But you do. Now it's making me think of, I don't know if someone did this to you or if that was a tactic used by the Empress. Someone did something where, in movies and shows and shit, when someone wants to get information from someone or what, for whatever reason, they'll sit down and drink with them, and they'll wait till the other person's intoxicated, and they'll pretend to drink. Like bartenders do it too. If people buy them shots, like I think they can have, like, depending on the bar, it's like you can have 1 to 3 shots. You just can't get effed up when you're working, So, and it's like you don't have them all in a row usually. So if someone's continuously buying you shots, a lot of times you'll dump it, or just take the money and not. But sometimes people want to see you take it, so it's like you take it and spit it out or whatever. Someone could have been doing that, pretending to drink, or waiting for somebody else to get so intoxicated that they, I don't know, it's like we're keeping up with each other, but you've had 10 beers or drinks or whatever, and I've only had 2, but it looks like I had more. I don't know, something like that. So someone's staying sober, basically, and they say a drunk mouth speaks a sober mind, So it's almost like, all right, well, if you're gonna get a little loose-lipped when you're drunk, then you can start asking questions, and they'll just be free with it, and you'll remember, and they might not. Someone could have done that to you, or you did that to someone. I don't know if it's coming up or if it already happened, but you could have gained intel that way, because someone thought that you guys were just partying, but someone was staying completely sober while the other person was getting pie-eyed, Wouldn't be a bad tactic, just saying. But anyways, I don't know why that popped up. Someone might have done that to someone at night. Excuse me. So what's up with this problem crap? Is there anything else we need to know? My crown chakra is lit up like crazy right now. The 3 of Pentacles, working together. I'm working on it. Someone's working on something. and you probably know it. I'm working on it. Someone's trying to make something happen. So what is she building in her hand? It's like a magic. Is that a rose? I don't know what it is. It's like a ball of energy. It's like I'm working on. I'm working on something. I'm building something. I'm trying to create. What are we trying to create? Someone might be trying to create something online. Someone sees you working on something. Someone's also seeing just how gifted you are and how protected you are, especially spiritually. Owls are very significant, and they have been for a long time. I mean, they are in my family, but I know that there's some subscribers and stuff, tribe members, who have told me that owls are very significant to them, either throughout their family or for whatever reason. So it's like, what's your animal totem? Because I resonate with owls, wolves, and hawks are popping in my head all of a sudden, but I wasn't going to say that, so hawks could be in there. But recently, bears have been popping up a lot lately too. But it changes. It's almost like the two the two animals that stick out to me the most and have throughout my whole life are owls and wolves. And the other animals shift. It's like as needed. Do you know what I mean? Because for a while I was resonating with ravens, and then it turned to hawks and whatever, and bears have popped up. It's just different. I mean, rabbits have been significant at one point, so it's almost like each animal, what does it mean to you? Look it up spiritually. What's the spiritual meaning? If a certain animal is showing itself to you, especially if they're showing themselves to you, I really got to look into more on what the owls are, because there's multiple meanings throughout, different religious practices and spiritual forms and whatever. But if an animal is making itself known to you, or they show up in your dreams, or they just pop in your head all the time, you see it everywhere, like whether it's a painting, a picture, or whatever. And I'm only saying that because there's owls here, and I was drawn to use this deck, and there's an owl on it as well. I have a chime, a wind chime. Oh, I heard chimes the other day in a reading. But that's inside the house, and it doesn't chime in the house, you know what I mean? And I was like, chimes, why am I hearing chimes, like wind chimes? So, significance, it's an owl. But I bought my mom a bear one, actually. It was really cool looking. They're all sold out of the wolves. But anyways, so I have an owl hanging in the window and a glass wolf sitting in the window. So I've got them both together, like, it's very protective energy, because if you think about it, owls might be very beautiful birds, but they're vicious. Have you seen them hunt? And they're smart, and they're stealthy, they're quiet. They see everything, feel everything, and hear everything. They spin their head all the way around, you know what I mean? And they fly silently. Well, hawks and eagles do too, because they have special feathers that it's a noise canceling. I don't know, it cancels out noise and sound so that they can swoop up, the mice and rodents or whatever they're going to eat. But they can be very vicious. Bears can be very vicious. They can be very territorial, like mama bears especially. And wolves, they're territorial as well, but they take care of their own, their pack. They, if you're an outsider, watch out, kind of thing. You know what I mean? And owls are kind of loners. But I was painting them for a while, and when one time, I don't know, it was a couple of years ago now, I think, I was driving somewhere, and an owl, literally a white owl, swooped down in front of my car, and I was like, holy shit. It was beautiful, but it scared the crap out of me because I was driving. And then just recently, the other day, when I was at my grandfather's, I saw an owl in a tree, and it was hooting at me all day. So I really got to look into that. But it's popping up because it could be happening to some of you, different animals, same animals, whatever. Like, pay attention to that, and what does it mean to you? Look into Native American cultures. Ow, with that, and somebody got a facelift. My Mimi got a facelift. I mean, she's passed away now, but lots of people. Somebody got a facelift, or it has something to do with someone who had a facelift. Um, Maybe you want one. This isn't a partial facelift. This is like I'm stretching my whole face back. You know what I mean? Somebody got a facelift. Okay. Um, so plastic surgery's in here. Hopefully, no one's like trying to look like you. I wonder if that's why that Michael Jackson shit keeps popping up, where people will put on makeup and whatever, and they literally look like him. Like some of them eerily look like him. It's amazing what makeup can do. I did mention that copycat energy. Someone could be really trying to look like you, either in a permanent way or with makeup. That is fucking creepy. That is really creepy. Um, hmm. Yeah, someone's taking something too far. I don't know what that's about, but I guess it's in here. But anyways, pay attention to different animals and stuff if they're making themselves known. But somebody's working on something online. You feel it though. Moon goddess? Moon goddess? It's not like the goddess of the moon. Someone's a moon goddess. They might um, maybe they say that about themselves. They could do a lot of rituals around the moon, and even if they're not like working against anyone, I'm seeing somebody dancing around, like around a fire in the moonlight, or there's someone. I don't know if this person's a problem or not, but there's someone who goes out into the woods, and they could do it with multiple people. I picked up on this before a while ago because they were women, and I saw this group of women um, dancing in the woods, and I believe they were naked, and it was under the moonlight. I don't think they do it every full moon though. Just on the important holidays. Paganism. Something to do with fertility. It's like a fertility ritual or dance. Fertility can come in many forms. It's not just about making babies and stuff. It can be for new projects and whatever. But that doesn't sound bad. No, that's not bad. Someone who's watching this, they do stuff like that. They walk around naked a lot, or they're a nudist, a naturalist, a nature. I don't know. They get in touch with nature. Even if they're not pagan, there's like pagan rituals in there. Is what it feels like. It's very spiritual. It's very open. The moon goddess. I don't know. Somebody. They definitely feed off from the moon's energies. Whoever that is knows how to manipulate the energies um, during moon cycles. So it's almost like their psychic abilities or their quote unquote powers, their energy peaks, their vibration raises with the cycles of the moon. Like when 3 days before and 3 days after, it's like that's when when they're at their peak, I guess you could say. But that doesn't feel bad. That person might be online or something. But um, yeah, that's not bad. I just heard you're such a beautiful person. So I don't know if someone's saying it about that person or if they're saying it about somebody else. That energy is very free. I don't know. That just popped in here out of nowhere. Like, because there's this crap, and then I just heard people are going to love you. And because people love you, there's always some that are going to hate you. It's up to you where you invest your energy. Like, who are you going to pay attention to? Who matters? Like, if there's always going to be haters around, if there's always going to be people who don't like what you do or what you represent, then what's stopping you from being with that person, from doing this or that, from being your authentic self? Because those people are going to be around whether you do it or not. So do what you love. Yeah. All right, so we're done with the problem. I'm sorry, this one was really long. Um, Equal give and take. Let's just see real quick. I know this one is long, but you know, it is what it is. We don't always mean for that to happen. um, okay, let's see. What do we need to know? Like, I guess what's going on in the situation between you and your twin flame, whoever this person is to you, please. I just heard a whole lot of nothing. So nothing's going on right now. You're not interacting with them at this time. You're probably not talking to them. If you are, it's very minimal. Well, they are your emperor. They are your twin, that's for sure. This person's being kind of stubborn. They're just sitting back. They're sitting back in their barca-lounger and doing nothing. Yeah, they're doing nothing. There's nothing going on, like I said. This person is looking at this opportunity, but you are unaware. So it looks like the opportunity has passed you by. This person doesn't want to move forward with you, that the masculine's just sitting there like done, over with. But he or she's actually facing it, reflect, like going, like thinking about it, you know, like, I was going to say reflecting. It's like a mirror image here, but they're thinking about how to move it forward, but yeah, they're thinking about how to move it forward, because then we have the Two of Cups as well. So the Emperor wants to talk to you. Emperor has something up his sleeve. That's what it looks like. But there's no movement right now. So how does this Emperor feel about, like, what is he thinking and feeling, or whatever? What are the whatever? What are the thoughts and feelings of this freaking situation? Well, okay, we have the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I see the Queen of Swords as Libra a lot, and the Emperor is like Aries, Taurus energy. But regardless of sun signs and stuff, we have the Three of Wands. That's waiting. A lot of you have turned your back towards your Emperor because you're sick of waiting. It's like I'm waiting on, it's like the never-ending story. I'm waiting on a lost cause. At least that might be what you're thinking. You're unsure. So someone's thinking that, like, some of you are thinking about talking to someone else instead, like turning your back on that person completely, like, well, I'm done waiting, so I'm going to talk to so-and-so over here. So some of you are exploring your options, or you're considering it. Then we have the Four of Wands. Waiting on commitment. Waiting on your twin flame. Alright, this is funny. Because for some of you, it looks like you turned your back on them. Like, I'm not waiting anymore, but you would still be happy if this person came back and talked to you. So it's almost like you're not going to put the effort in, but if they do and they come correct, you still want it. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. Because somebody's seeing things from a different perspective. This person feels stuck to you. Like, not in a bad way. It's just like, someone might be thinking about hanging out, like starting off slow, but there's a change in perspective. Things are not always as they seem. That's what I just heard. And with the Hangman, that is the case. There's not much lovey feelings in here. Let's see. Let's get a little on the feels, because that's more of the thoughts. Like, someone might be stuck in a family situation or in a relationship, and it's like, I'm not waiting for you to get your shit straight. You know, I'm going to live my life kind of thing. But I feel like this Emperor has every intention on moving things forward with you, whoever they are. Just might take some time. For some of you, it's like, oh, I gave you a year, then I gave you 2 years, then I gave you 3 years, then I gave you 4 years. I can't stay stuck to this much longer. Some of you could be going on 5 years of waiting for this mother effer. Um, Whether it's like, I don't feel like it's just like pining waiting, but whatever the situation is could have been going on for that long for some of you. Anywhere between 3 to 5 years is what I want to say. We're pushing 5. Hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent working on it. I feel like this is wanting to rebuild, but there's a lot of self-sabotaging behaviors in here. That's what it feels like. Yeah, I like you. This person might come in a very fun, flirty kind of way. That's what it feels like. This feels very lighthearted. It's not giving me like, oh, I love you type energy. This is just starting fresh, starting over. You got to start somewhere kind of thing. Because all we have is the hammer. I got the hammer, you bring the nails. You know what I mean? We'll put this bitch together. Like, that's what it feels like. So what are the obstacles in this situation? Good night. That's an obstacle. Good night. Why the hell would that be an obstacle? Yeah, exactly. Why the hell would that be an obstacle? Good night. Maybe you don't want to say good night to this person. Then we have the Fool. Not knowing how to take a chance, not knowing how to start fresh. That's part of an obstacle. Options could be coming between you and this person as well. It's just a level of confusion, like not knowing what steps to take to get this off the ground, because it's like relying on faith. Not someone needs to rely on faith. They need to follow their intuition. So this person, you or them or whoever, there's someone, it could be a Virgo, an Aries, whatever, Pisces, whoever this is, has spent a lot of time alone. And sometimes when you're single for a long time, it's really hard to like change your ways, you know what I mean? And that could be going on in this situation. But it feels like go with the flow energy, like whatever happens, happens. Just doesn't matter. We don't have to have all the answers. So one person could be that way and the other person is more rigid, especially the Emperor energy, because, you know, he doesn't really fly by the seat of his pants. He really can't. He's wearing all that armor, you know. He'd just like fall over like the Tin Man. Didn't the Tin Man want a heart? Isn't that what he wanted? Yeah, because the lion wanted courage. Because he was a scaredy cat. And the Tin Man wanted a heart, and Scarecrow wanted a brain. So whoever's scaring anyone in this situation, they need a fucking brain, because they're stupid, apparently. And the Tin Man, the Emperor, the one who's all suited up, all he needs is to get in touch with his heart. And sometimes we need to take time for ourselves to be able to do that, you know, to really heal and whatever. So someone's heart chakra was blocked off. And maybe this person who is kind of fun and free and like going with the flow needed courage. Or this Emperor needs courage too. Like, I need the courage to open up my heart chakra so I can do this, so I can rely off from faith, because I feel like this person's very practical. There's different energies here where one person's like fun and free and the other one's like, this is how it is. And that person needs to be less rigid and stop controlling the situation themselves, whatever, and allow things to happen. And they could be figuring that out about themselves. They're just spending a lot of time alone. They are worried, whoever they are. This person deals with a lot of stress. I don't know if they're worried about you or anything. It's just, I feel it's stressed. You know, it's just a lot of worry going on, just life, basically. Yeah, so they just don't know what to do. So they're spending time alone trying to figure out what to do. So the blockages here is like things are kind of up in the air and someone's having a hard time flying off from faith. Well, they need to gain the courage. The outcome is someone is going to gain the courage, the strength and courage to listen to their intuition. Well, there's the Moon. And drop the rejection. Someone might need to gain the courage because they could have dropped you. Like, they could have rejected you, and it's like, well, now I got to come back with my tail between my legs kind of energy, and that could really hurt the Emperor's pride and ego. Because I don't feel like that person wants to do that. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, not necessarily. This is someone who's very abundant, stable, secure, a good wife, good mother, good husband, parent, whatever, male, female, doesn't matter. I feel like that's kind of level up energy, or someone's mother could be involved. As part of an outcome. Someone's mother might want to apologize. Okay. I don't know what the hell that's about. The moon. For a level of secrecy. Someone wants to apologize for keeping this a secret. For keeping you a secret. Page of Swords. For watching you. Someone's mother is watching you. They're either watching them or you or both of you. Someone's mother's paying attention. It could be an earth sign mother, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, not necessarily, or Leo, Cancer, or Pisces. There's a female that wants to apologize for watching someone. Potentially on Facebook. It's online. For some of you, someone's in a relationship and they have something to say to you. I don't know what. The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Somebody enjoys talking to you. They enjoy watching you. They enjoy listening. This person might be a drinker and in a lot of pain. So whoever this female is, this is the outcome? I just heard, well, yeah, you gotta start somewhere. Okay. What the fuck? This is the outcome. You gotta start somewhere. Someone drinks a lot because they're hurting, because they're in pain. And they pay attention while they're sitting back, drinking, whatever. They secretly watch you online. They left you out. Because they feel left out of your life. They secretly watch you because they feel left out. But why is that the outcome? Are you going to leave this person out or something? It's going to start off as friends. That's what it feels like. Give me more on this outcome, please. Someone needs to get over the past, is what they do. Stepping out of my comfort zone. Yeah, so there's baby steps here. This person might talk to you online. They might reach out online. The truth will set you free. And let you know what the hell's been going on, basically. Because there's a lot to think about, and social media got someone in trouble. What is up with this Queen of Pentacles real quick? Because I don't know if you're a mother or whoever you're dealing with is, but this feels like someone's mom. Someone's mom's been watching. Hearts that speak the same language. Those hand hearts are significant as well. But someone's baby mama's been watching. So someone's ex has been paying attention. That's what that is. I don't know if that person wants to apologize to you. I feel like they do. It's like, I feel like I misjudged someone. Like, oh, I got something all wrong. somebody got something all. Somebody got something all wrong. I was gonna say somebody. I don't know what I was gonna say. What the fuck? Yeah. There's someone online who's paying attention to you, and it's not your love interest. I feel like, this twin flame energy, they might be paying attention to you too, but whoever this female is paying attention to another female, and it is for ulterior purposes. Like, there's a motive in there. That could be part of the web of lies and bullshit that I was talking about as well. But I feel like all that's going to come out in the end is basically what that's saying, because you got to start somewhere. I just heard, I really like you. But I don't feel like that's coming from your love interest or anything. I feel like that's coming from that chick, from the other feminine energy. Potentially the karmic, the ex, the past person. Like, I really like you. You're a cool person. You're a nice person. You're interesting. I don't know. Someone misjudged you. They might have been like, who's this bitch think she is, or whatever. And then all of a sudden, it's like, I kind of like this bitch. Like, you know what I mean? It's something like that for some of you. I just heard be good to him. So this person definitely wants someone to take care of someone, or not F them over, Stay focused on yourself. Don't lose track. Keep doing what you need to do for you. You're protected. Don't worry. I had just heard this shit's gonna stop, so don't worry. So whatever problems were going on, especially if that female was causing issues, or if she was tied to it, knew about it, whatever, I don't know, I feel like someone's gonna be like, nope, don't want to do this anymore. Somebody wants to be more than friends. It might be a Virgo that wants to be more than friends with you, or you want to be more than friends with them. I believe you and trust you. So either you're saying that to a Virgo, or they're saying it to you. Here's your sign. Symbols and signs are everywhere. Here's your sign. You know what's funny? I didn't even realize it. But when I took down that fishing pole, because I took it down, it was hanging up between the angel wings over there, just because I had nowhere to put it. And I was like, I don't want that fucking thing in here anymore. It's stupid. And so I took it down, and I forgot, because the pole was blocking it, I forgot that I hung up a little ornament right there, and it's one that I made, and it says love. So it's like angelic love, feathers. It's all love. Like, love conquers all, basically. And it's making me think of what was said to me a while ago. I can't remember what the conversation was, but it was with my mom's boyfriend, and he had sprayed me with the hose, and he said something like, to make him go away, just spray him with the hose. And I was laughing. I mean, it was really hot that day. This was like a few years ago, I think, a couple summers ago. And it's coming up for a reason, because water's emotion, if you think about it. And I'm not saying he intended it this way. It's just that's the way I'm interpreting it in this energy as to why it's showing back up. But, like, water is emotion. So with a hose, it's not like full blast. It's like sprinkling down on someone. So it's like rain down. Let purple rain down on you. That's what that means. Let divine love, angelic love, rain down on your ass and soak it all up, because then you'll feel better. It will make the problem go away, because it makes people feel like shit when they actually feel and go, out of all the people that I planned on hurting, I shouldn't have chose you. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like killing them with kindness kind of energy. And I feel like that's what a lot of you were doing in a situation. And because of that growth, this beautiful connection is coming in for you. And I feel like it's very unexpected, which is amazing. But I love you guys, and I will talk to you real soon. I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll be back. Duh. Peace.